I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to look at a 2022 28 BHSS Puma travel trailer by Palomino. This is a single slide model, right around 36 feet, 10 inches long, around 7,400 pounds dry weight. Kind of a unique unit. It's called a 28. Obviously, it's not 28 feet long. I mean, rarely do I see a manufacturer that has a model that actually matches the full length. So it's a longer unit, but the weight's not very high. I mean, 7,400 is what we consider in our area at least to be a small to mid-sized travel trailer. So it's got a big bunk room in the back. We're going to take a look at some features of it and go from there, all right? So the main entrance is back here in the back. You can tell it's got the MORryde step above steps on it, grab handle, all that good stuff. So we're going to enter here. Again, 28 BHSS, that's the model right there. We'll come in and we'll start at the front. You walk in, as you can tell, to the kitchen living room area. You would walk through the kitchen living room, and up here is the master bedroom. So we'll work our way back from here. Up here in the master bedroom, there is a lot of space around the foot of the bed and the sides of the bed. 2 windows in here, so for a bunkhouse bedroom, I think it's very spacious and feels very open. Nightstands on both sides of the bed. They've moved the overhead lights. You can see up there the reading lights above the bed on the headboard, I guess you'd call it there. It's got hanging storage on either side of the bed as well. 50 amp service, one air on here already ducted. You could add a second air. You can see that it's prepped. There's a little sticker on the vent. It is prepped. There is storage below the bed as well. And it's got a hydraulic strut on it, so it's easier to lift up instead of having to hold up yourself. So it's going to be a little loud. Nope, I was able to close it slowly. You can see outlets on both sides of the bed also. I think I already said it, but nightstands as well. All right, so that is the bedroom. One thing of note, too, I didn't point this out. There are cabinet doors above this. Some companies I've seen making that left open, but they do put cabinet doors, which I think is a nice touch. The TV hookup is there on the wall, on the ceiling, and then the backer's on the wall, I should say, there. Notice there's a door here to close this off. It's not just a curtain. It's a legitimate door. And then right here to the left is the bathroom. Really nice bathroom. Has an entry door from the outside in it, so if you're dirty or you need to go to the bathroom, whatever, and you don't have to track through the rest of the camper, you can do that. So a sink, nice little bit of storage there to the left of that. A little nook for a trash can, I guess really on either side, depending on how you want to do it. Maybe a dirty clothes hamper and a trash can, depending on how small you want to go that way. Medicine cabinet above there, you can see that. Nice shower. I can't remember, but for some reason I feel like the shower, I didn't look back at my old videos. I think this is, something's different, like this is a clear, completely see-through. Regardless, it seems bigger to me. It's not. I mean, you can look at the dimensions of it, but I kind of like the look of it. If I'm smart enough to open this, I kind of like the look of it versus the frosted non-see-through. I mean, it's not like you're gonna have the door open anyway. I can't assume you would, but anyway, I kind of like the look of it. So something different there. People ask, small differences that change, but a nice corner shower, pretty good size, compared to some of the ones we see, and then a foot flush toilet here as well. So I like the bathroom with that door, especially. It's a little more practical use. And then we're going to come and we're going to turn. Here's the living room and kitchen. I'll just stand here for a second. You can see that big super slide in here to the right with our seating in it. Kitchen to the left. We'll talk about the living room for just a second first. You do have a jackknife sofa here. A couple features on this that I like. Below, you've got a lot of storage. This was well designed as far as putting that little extra door there to make that more practical for storage area. And then you got flip down cup holders. I know it's small stuff, but it's just little things that add up in that unit to make it more practical, at least in my opinion, when I camp. So I like the little USB ports there next to the actual not trifold, my goodness, next to the jackknife. You could option that in. You could get a trifold or theater seats. Not as popular in our couples coaches. Not as popular as they are in our couples coaches, so we don't usually do that, but you can do that. Windows around it, you can see that. There's storage above it as well, 2 lights also. And then the TV is over here across from that. So the TV's on an angled wall, and it's on a pull-out mount that you can change the angle on it. So, yeah, not a perfect, right across from it style viewing, but definitely better than a traditional bunkhouse where you're at a 90-degree angle and you have to turn your head the whole time or lean against the corner of the sofa to watch it. So, better than it could be. We'll say it that way. Little accent wall there behind it. Little shelf there. Maybe you've got some kind of gaming or DVR or whatever you want to mount there, or something like that. Little sound bar, fireplace below, little area. I don't know, a lot of customers use it for kicking a pair of shoes underneath there, food bowls for pets, and whatever you want to do. But anyway, little storage area there you can see below that. And then into the kitchen, just kind of step back and you can see all this. Really pretty kitchen. I like some of the colors they've used here. You got your pantry to the left. Really nice pantry. Let's see. I'm trying to get where you can see. There you go. You can see all the storage there from floor to ceiling. I mean, those are very, very big shelves. So very well done there. Lots of kitchen storage. Storage below the refrigerator. 12-volt refrigerator. I mean, everybody's going to these now. We love them. You can run them while you're traveling, of course, just like you could an old gas electric. The advantage is they're bigger. So about 10 to 11 cubic feet versus 6 to 8 what we traditionally saw. So nice big fridge there. Oven, stovetop cover. It's a 3-burner stove with a sparker. So has all the things that we like in an oven. There's accent lights. I just turn those on below the countertop. This is different. They've got a cutting board sink cover and then the metal. I don't know. So usually somebody comments, I don't know something, they help explain it to me. But at least the way I look at this is if you had dishes that were dirty or wet, not dirty, wet, after you've washed them, you could set them on that. So I don't know if that's what it's for, but that's what I've used it for. As you can tell, I'm not very useful in the kitchen. But regardless, I like the cutting board style sink cover to the right. It's neat, something different. I appreciate it. A nice sink. I do like those, the pull-out style, more residential. Subway tile backsplash there. There is a blind on that window. I just had it pulled up just to add some more light coming in. Microwave above, storage above as well. And then I like the fact that there's 2 outlets there. I do, see that if you got crock pots and instant pots and all that good stuff. Then across from that is your seating for the kitchen. Of course, you got this big booth. It's a U-shaped booth. I like that because it makes a bigger bed. So if you've got adults that might go with you or big kids, it's actually long enough for an average size person at least to sleep on it comfortably versus the standard booth. Some customers take that table out and use it as a lounge. That's not a bad idea either. Really, at that point you're using it more for living room seating. Regardless, I like a U-shaped booth. I like that they put cabinet doors below the seats. You're not having to lift the seats up, make everybody get up to get underneath there. Way more practical. Big windows there at the booth. Also, accent light there above the booth as well. And then at the back, here's our bunk room. So you got a door to close it off. I think that's important versus, again, a curtain or a little cheap accordion style door. It's an actual door. And then a really neat setup here with the way these L-shaped bunks are. So you can use this in a lot of different ways. I mean, it really could be like a second small living room or gaming room if you want. Maybe you want to make it an office. Maybe you have pets. You need a room for your pets. I don't know. Sewing room. I've seen people use these little rooms for all sorts of different stuff. But regardless, it is a very nice room for different uses. So you've got 2 windows in here, which I think is important so it doesn't feel like it's just a closet. Some storage in here as well. There's a TV hookup and a shelf here. So neat little room here. And then the same little kind of trifold. I said it again, jackknife sofa with the cup holders. So neat. Some customers, I've seen them take this out. You've got that big storage area down there below it. So pretty cool little area back here in the back. All right, so that is the inside of the unit. Let's go outside, take a look there at some stuff. Like we talked about, 2 entry doors on this. The one to the bathroom has the standard steps. The one to the main living room has the step above steps. Big electric awning on this unit, on this side of it. You got outside speakers below that. Outside TV hookup is below that. Notice the black tank flush right there. This does have a black tank flush. That is located there. Outside kitchen, I'm going to open this up. Bear with me. You're going to have a terrible view for a second as I get this compartment door to hold. I may just hold it myself because it's kind of hard with one hand to do it. I'm going to hold it myself. How's that? So, you've got the refrigerator to the right. You've got this pull-out shelf. We have a sink. It does have hot and cold water to it. There's a quick connect cold hose you can see there. And you got a griddle as well. So, I think this is a really well-equipped outside kitchen, considering it didn't have to remove a bunk or anything. It's always a give and take there with taking away from a bunk space and then having a bigger kitchen. So a nice outside kitchen here. All electric jacks on this. 4 electric stab jacks and electric tongue jack. Those just have their extended season package. So those of you that might be considering using it throughout the winter months as well. Ladder on the back, one of the things I like about Puma that they do. Spare tire on the back as well. Probably the biggest thing I like about Puma, people ask, we've sold them for about, I think, 12 years now. The way they seal everything, silicone everywhere. Obviously, it's up to the owner to maintain that as time goes on, but at least they start you out with a well-done, well-silicone, well-sealed unit, windows, moldings. That's important, not relying on just putty or foam. That's a cheap way to do it. That's a cop-out way to do it, in my opinion. So I appreciate that. Windows and the end of the slide as well. I like that. There's tint on the windows, which I appreciate. So little things that we like that I found over the years. Just things that I think make a better camper. There's a door there below the booth for outside storage if you want to access that from the outside. And then there's a termination point there for the tanks. Outside shower is located right here in your city water connection. And then a 6-gallon dual gas electric water heater there. Little on the lower part of that, diamond plate acts as a rock guard. And then LP bottles at the front as well. So, oh, and then the storage. I'm sorry, I about missed showing you this, the big outside storage from here. It's a nice front storage compartment there. All right, so that's a 2022 28 BHSS Puma travel trailer by Palomino. Single slide, bunkhouse travel trailer, true bunk room in the rear, outside kitchen, 50 amp service, big fridge. And that's here at Arrowhead Camper Sales. Click the link in the description for the exact listing of this unit. You can go to the Puma's website and look up specs there if you want, or call or text us for more information. Thank you very much. Have a good day.